Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to Kinfolk Farm. Thank you guys for stopping by. I thought I'd do a quick 10-minute video. I've been out here working all day, cutting grass stuff. It's super windy, so if the wind's messing with my phone, I apologize. Take you over here and look at the pigs super quick. Today what we're actually going to be talking about is, listen to that wind. I know you guys can hear that. We're going to talk about the blackberries and the blueberries. I had somebody comment a day or two ago asking me to do an update on my blueberries. Not really much to update, but I will go down and show you how the blueberries are doing. I want to talk mostly about the blackberries. But I always like to talk about the pigs. And these guys are getting huge. Al's getting giant. He is really just getting to be a big old boar hog. I need to go in and stand beside him one day so y'all can get a perspective of where he stands. He's probably right at my hip. He's right about my hip bone. He is absolutely a beast. I mean, he's a big boy. He wants some of this grass. I just fed him earlier. But I was out here putting some mulch. On my beds, what little mulch I got left. But I want to talk about the blackberries. Look how well they are doing. We're getting our little flowers in. They have buds all over them. So we ought to be absolutely loaded with blackberries this year. It is really going to be a good blackberry year, hopefully. This is my first year growing them. I planted them last year, grew them all through the year. We had a few here and there. You really don't get a lot on your first year. It's normally your second year and every year after that. So this is the year we've been waiting on. They are absolutely loaded. These 3 rows here are doing fantastic. There are Wichita. I think it's pronounced Wichita. It's O-U-C-H-I-T-A-W, I believe, something like that. But I pronounce them Wichita, and they're doing fantastic. I mean, they took off and started growing like crazy. I even have shoots coming up. Check this out. These are the shoots coming up from the roots, out from the dirt. I mean, they're doing great. Here's another one right here. Here's one right here. Here's a little small one here coming up. I mean, they are just going absolutely crazy. Look at that. There's one. Just crazy. I need to get in here and do some weeding. Now, I did a video. There's another one right there. I did a video a day or so ago I put out about spraying the muscadines. I don't spray my blackberries for the simple fact I'm scared I'm gonna kill them. They grow close to the ground. The leaves are really close to the ground. I'm not gonna spray them. I'm just gonna mulch them all the time. Whenever I can get mulch, and keep the weeds beat back that way. Pull what I can whenever I get the urge to pull some. But the muscadines, I keep the trunks clean all the way up to the wire, which is about here on me. So you can't really spray. You can spray it on the trunk of the plant, don't hurt the plant. I've had people ask if spraying the muscadine will hurt the muscadine plant. It won't, as long as you don't get it on the leaves. Keep it in the grass area, in the weeds area, and you keep your trunk clean, muscadines will be fine. But these guys, I will not spray. I haven't even fertilized these. I just planted them, and I've been putting down our mulch. It really looks good. Those are the Wichita. They're doing fantastic. These were potted. Got them from Ison's Nursery. Thank you, Ison's Nursery. They're my favorite place to go for blackberry plants and muscadines. These are our Punka. I think these were a new variety that they had just came out, and I had to pay a little more for these. But these were they came in a big root ball. They weren't potted. They were, I forget what you call it, but I had to break them apart. And I got 60 in these 3 rows, 60 Ponca, and over there 60 Wichita. The Ponca's doing pretty good. It's not growing as thick and lush as the Wichita, but they're doing okay. Look at this. I mean, they got buds all over. I mean, they are ready to just go crazy. Every little leaf that popped out, every little limb that's popped out is just covered and covered. They just look phenomenal. I couldn't be more pleased with how they're turning out. And you can see the little white flowers showing up everywhere. I'll be glad when they really take off. The wild ones out here that I've been seeing on the side of the road and stuff, they're going crazy. So I always feel like these are a little behind, but hey, they're doing okay. Let me show you the blueberries. Blackberries are doing good, but like I say, I had a subscriber ask about. He said, please do an update on your blueberries, guys. I have my favorite things I like to grow. Muscadines, I'm obsessed with. The blackberries, like I said, I just started last year because I got into the making wine stuff, and I wanted to make blackberry wine. And my son-in-law said, well, you got all that land, why don't you just get some from Ison's and plant them and grow your own? And these are thornless, so I don't have to worry about getting thorns all over me. I mean, they get big as your thumb. Big, huge blackberries. But the blueberries I planted, I enjoy blueberries, but I don't put the time in the blueberries. I basically plant them and let them go. And they look, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 16. I think I 17. I think I planted 18, but one didn't make it. But they've really taken a beating over here with the weeds. As you can see, there's not much to them. There's a couple that did okay, that are doing okay, I should say. I did fertilize them the other day. While I was out here fertilizing the muscadines, I was like, well, I got extra fertilizer. So I ran around and fertilized some and fertilized them. They got a few little blackberries on them. And check this out. Y'all know what that is? I grew them in our old asparagus patch. But yeah, they're doing okay. There's one, I think a deer had come by and ate it, and I let it grow back. And they're doing all right. These are doing okay. I keep saying that over and over and over. But I have 3 down here that were actually here when we bought the place. They're doing great. They're doing really good. And I wanted to put more down here next year. Check out these elderberries. I never got around to cutting them this year. I never got around to cutting them. They are just a forest. And they are steady spreading. Them things could take over in no time. Those elderberries are going nuts. But while I got a few minutes, let's go and check out these blueberries here. I think the frost got my, I know the frost got my figs. And I don't even eat figs. I thought about taking these down, but I probably have to fight my wife. She loves them. So they're coming back. They got little buds on them. They're coming back, but the frost hit them super hard. We had a late frost. It even got my persimmons over there. But these are doing good. They were here when we bought the place. And they got some blueberries coming. I'm liking that. Not many on this one. There's a few. This one was pretty heavy. Looking okay. But like I say, I just, when he asked me to do an update on my blueberries, I just don't mess with them enough. I need to mulch them. But when I do, we let our chickens out. The chicken coop's right there. And if I put any new mulch down, it's like a magnet. They just, and it's gone. So there's no sense. I can't mulch them. I did fertilize these while I was out here fertilizing muscadines. Like I said, I fertilized everything that was in this area. But things are looking okay. Things are looking okay. Blueberries looking okay. Like I said, I was coming to work on the blackberries because I'm obsessed with them now. They are just, I'm super, super excited about seeing them come on. Now, this is a lone apple tree. I just want to show you. This lone apple tree Ison's gave to me. And I need to prune it up a little bit. But I said, I'm just going to plant it right here. I think that's a pretty spot right next to the muscadines. But it came out with some little buds on it. Started having a few buds. I got a few. Most of all the little top limbs got some. So maybe have an apple. I got a bunch of apple trees at the bottom of the driveway. I ain't got an apple yet. Thought about digging them up. Them apple trees don't do nothing for me. They are not doing anything, but the blackberries are jamming. They're doing great. They are really doing good. I only have a few seconds left. I just want to thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Love you guys to death. I'm so glad I'm getting people interested in my channel that want to see what's going on.